On June 14, 1940, Paris awoke under an ominous sky. Overnight, the city had transformed from the vibrant heart of France into a silent witness of mounting dread. The cobblestone streets, often filled with bustling Parisians, were eerily deserted. Only the distant rumble of tanks and the echo of marching feet broke the unnatural calm. The Eiffel Tower stood resolute, but its grandeur felt subdued, as if anticipating the changes to come. French flags hung limp in the absence of any breeze, mirroring the despair hanging over the city. Windows that once displayed the lavish life of Parisian culture were now shuttered, protecting fragile memories within. For months, Parisians had read and heard about the German forces sweeping across Europe, but the rumors felt distant, like a storm scene on the horizon. In a small apartment overlooking the Seine, an elderly woman named Genevieve peered out through the curtains. She had lived her entire life in this city, its rhythms intertwined with her own. Memories of dancing along the banks of the river with her late husband, the taste of fresh baguettes from the corner bakery, and laughter shared in busy cafes flooded her mind. Now, the river seemed still, the city's heartbeat almost inaudible. Just as the first German soldiers entered Paris, Elie, a young member of the resistance, slipped quietly through the alleys. He carried with him a sense of defiance, a spark of rebellion amid the growing shadows. His mission was simple, to ensure that Paris's spirit, though beaten, would not be wholly extinguished. The resistance knew that the fall of Paris was significant, yet it was but a chapter in the continuing struggle against tyranny. As the German forces unfurled their swastikas over government buildings, Paris seemed to hold its breath. The once joyous sounds of street musicians and flower vendors were replaced by the cold command of foreign troops. Yet, beneath the surface, life persisted. The Silver Seine continued its journey through the city, a shimmering line against the darkness. Genevieve tightened her grip on her window ledge, a silent vow forming in her heart. She would endure, as she always had. And Elie, making his way unnoticed through the occupied streets, embodied the secret hope that would sustain the city, the belief that even in its darkest hours, Paris would remain unbroken. On this day of silence and occupation, Paris's story did not end. It had merely entered a new phase, resilient as ever, awaiting brighter days.